The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. From the 6. And he returns this to the 22. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks standing at 6'5". Jones looking to throw right away. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of the game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Throwing Jones. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Crew up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Fields on first down. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. It can hurt you first.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches have told me in the past, I think his teaching point, get your head around, locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Forced out to his left. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. The trick play works. Excellent execution. 18 yards on that fake and a first down.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful. Throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
And that one covering an even... yards in the air. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Atlanta regains possession of the football. First down, they'll start out with Singletary. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, here's the option. A little juke. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before they take it down. That's how they pick up the 24 yards on the keeper. First down. He's certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
To throw once more on second and 10. Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Now Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. The Panthers hit 9-2 to start play. And they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them to me as Super Bowl frontrunners. They play with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
Back to throw. Fields. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On the counter, this is Hubbard. And some room to work. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the give, this is Hubbard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Shot that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. Eddie Pinheiro on now. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. So on 4th down, Matt Rhule brings out the field goal unit. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. Kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Falcons back out, getting set for this next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, Jones. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down now, but that clock rolling. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this one is incomplete.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Jones on 1st down. He finds his target, Beckham. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. His throw incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
They'll try and run for Janovich. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run-blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Fields now to throw.
He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Now it's Fields.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields
lets it fly for Thielen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Fields.
And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Final shot before the break. Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21. For the Panthers, ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Right back to Hubbard. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third down. Fields. Throw left side on target to Thielen. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's Fields on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And he'll get this up to about the 4. They get 9 yards back on the line. For a much more making a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. They'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Arnold Ebiketie gets there for the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That was a nice run slant around. What the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. Try a deeper route. And then breaks it up, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. Now here's Fields on the sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ball game. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make a play himself, because they're just letting it happen to him right now.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a completion.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he went over 80% of his passes. This week he's got over 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly, read the football, and went and made the interception.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields, he's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. DJ Moore with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now Matt Rule keeping the offense on the field to go for 2 here. Fields trying to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Back now here on EA Sports, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. From the 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Jones. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of London. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Jones. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones finding room at midfield. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he is going to have the Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught. Beckham. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Odell Beckham, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. True able to connect on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Hubbard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Again, it'll be Hubbard. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They go I formation, fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. Here's Chuba Hubbard, who finished it off with a touchdown run.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
To throw again on second down. Jones.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Panthers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields the squib kick right around the 30.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with